Trachidele to all who are joining on the live stream and who are here in person. And then I offer you the milk which occurs from 4 immeasurables in the Buddha's begging bowl. May you have a long life, Trachidele.
We'll begin today's practice with the Yellow Prayer Book, opening prayers on page 1.
Dala dan var jebe da no var jebe ge darba dan jin jin be bar de jo bar je bar dan je zo je be ma nan gua da nyan be zen je dan je Deva dan da dong dan jar Nyur da la na me bar yan da bar zo be jan jo Rinpoche to bar ja.
All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
John Yen Bon Je Ja Bar Zan Je Na Lai Ja Zun Je Ja Da Jan Jo Zan Ba Ye Zo La An De Yen Ja Zun Je Ja Da Wen Je De Je Je Jan Jo Da Ne Je Ba Da John Joseph Bella De Doren Jene Bador De Jen Rola Ben Don Da John Joseph Ne Je Je Jen De Jen Don La Ba Lang Ren Bai Jen De La Bar Je O.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path.
cha son ju da ge jian so je be so nan je ro la ban je son jian zhe bai yu.
Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Oi ma nam ga da nyan be sen jian dan ji de wa dan de be jia dan de ba jo ji dong ji jia dan ra wa jo ji dong me be de wa dan me ra wa jo ji nie ren jia dan nie dan ra we dan ya la de wa jo ji.
May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Lama Chöpa Sadhana, page 1.
Jo sai gun de lai ma lai jan joy bar de da jan je nyan dong ga jan zhe zhe xie la ma san jie zhe zun jie jo sai gun de lai ma lai jan joy bar de da jan je nyan dong ga jan zhe zhe xie lai ma san jie zhe zun jie.
In the Guru, deity, embodiment of the three jewels, I take refuge until awakening is reached. To liberate infinite destitute beings, I make effort to accomplish the Guru Buddha.
La dai me yen jo ba zai ge zai shan dai ye jia zhuo jia nan san wai lai me be nan ge gang guan jia jiu ji.
May all the offering substances of gods and humans, those actually arranged and those mentally created, outer, inner, secret, and unsurpassed, pervade all reaches of space.
Namo Rana Jaya Ya Namo Banga Vade Beza Sara Dharma Da Ga Daya Arde Samya Saim Bedaya Daya Tai Om Benzen Benze Maha Benze Maha Denzon Benze Mahan Beyan Benze Mahan Bodhi Zidan Benze Mahan Bodhi Minro Basan Karmanan Benze Sarva Karma Avarana Bejodan Benze Soy Voy Namo Rana Jaya Ya Namo Banga Vade Benze Dharma dane da dang ga da ya ar de zan ya zan be da ya da ya dai wan ben zen ma ben zen ma den zan ben zen ma be yan ben zen ma bo de zi dan ben ma bodhe minjo pasan karma nan bez sarva gama avara nan bejodan benza so namo rana jaya ya namo bhagavat beza sara dharma dane dadanga Arde samnya saim budaya dayada Oim benze benze mahan benze mahan benze ben mahan beyan benze mahan bodhi zidan ben mahan bodhi nido pasan karmana beze savagam avaranam bejodane benze Den该人家真家也万载，别当也等咋个了？一秒将军界的三千关，关对哥们真别谁肩膀。列阵当着这个上个当。Nghe đoàn trở về cả đại cho bên mỏi cả đôi ngồi đeo quan sự cơ chân về đơn đời tên dân cho chiều tôi chơi dụ đeo lại đại chưa còn biết lại mọi đoàn trên trời đoàn cho sự chơi trên về cùng Đơn cho ye yo sen tra pe de den ye dan la zon cho son cho san je tre mon da tre na san ye ge le on tre ran tre ye je je ran jo.
In an instant, I become the Yidam deity in the space in front on a sublime throne, precious and exquisite, and upon a lotus, moon, and sun sits the root guru, inseparable from Supreme Lord Jigten Sumgön. White tinged with red, he is radiant with the splendor of the major and minor marks. He wears bright saffron-colored Dharma robes, a monk's vest, and a red meditation hat. A sign of ultimate attainment, he sits in Vajra posture within a 5-colored rainbow sphere, his hands in Mara subduing in meditation mudras. He is surrounded by the golden garland of the ultimate lineage. Along with the masters of profound view, vast action, and meditation, in front and behind, to the right and left, upon lion thrones and seats of lotuses and moons, is the divine assembly of Yidams, the 3 jewels, and the Dharma protectors, gathered like clouds. The light streaming from the 3 syllables at the 3 places invites the wisdom beings in identical forms.
Cho sai ngon cho quan cho bài chế cho son cho son cho son cổ tan chế ngõ mọi tan cho tự ye kế chế la rồi lại chế chế nên đại chế so so đông an trở tan so chế quan bên đền Tô san chế bè gār chế dāng bār yō Sa ye yuan de bong be doi nye la. Xian de zhan ya le jie zhe jie wo.
Victorious Lord Chöpa, endowed with 10 powers, together with your retinue, the ocean of 3 jewels and 3 roots, by the power of the previous vows which you took out of great compassion for all wandering beings, please come here without delay. Please be seated with joyful expression upon this lion throne with lotus and moon. With bodies as numerous as dust motes in the universe, I prostrate to the embodiment of inconceivable qualities. I offer oceans of realms, all filled with water for drinking and washing the feet, lotuses, clouds of incense, arrays of lamps, sweet fragrances, food, and music to fill all reaches of space.
Sabare ware baden bade za zoe wa Goengaram bedara na sabare ware Byaban bade za zoe wa Goengar bedara na sabare ware Byaban bade za zoe wa Goengaram bedara na sabare ware Alogam bade za zoe wa Goengaram bedara na sabare ware Gande bade za so wa Goengaram bedara na sabare ware Newe de bade za so wa Goengaram bedara na sabare ware Shada bade za
Mentally gathering the 5 objects pleasing to the senses, the 7 treasures, the 8 auspicious symbols and substances, and so forth, I offer them to the victorious ones.
Son Zon Jo Jo Nor Zen Me Zai La Re Re Len Doi Len Jia Zon Bar Zhan Na Zon De Yuan De Me Nian Ze Ba Bar Jie Jie Lai Nge Zhe Den De Zo.
I offer you a mandala of a billion universes of all the 10 directions laid out in groups of Mount Meru, the continents and the islands, all adorned with various desirables. Please accept it and grant accomplishments here and now. Now we'll read the long Sarkama prayer. It's a handout. I gaze upon the Supreme Self-Arisen Lama seated on the immutable, spontaneously established throne here in the mandala of primordially pure mind, as it is in the Supreme Palace of all victorious ones of the 3 times. I gaze upon the Supreme Lama who is meaningful to behold. The instant I behold that great bliss of Dharma Dhatu, I cross the vast ocean of samsara and arrive at the blissful pure ground. With the eye of wisdom, I gaze unwaveringly upon the Lama, the victorious hero in the battle. Just by remembering that refuge, all afflicting emotions, thoughts, and the hordes of Mars are defeated. In your body, the victorious ones of the 3 times of all 10 directions appear together with their offspring. With joy, I gaze upon your body adorned with all the major and minor marks, seated on the throne of fearlessness, lotus, sun, and moon. 3 Kayas, nature of the mind, Vajradhara, you are inseparable from great bliss. Bowing down to you with innumerable bodies like cloud banks, yearning with a full voice, I prostrate and go for refuge. Your body, the nature of precious bodhicitta, is inseparable from all the victorious ones of the 3 times. Thus all Buddha fields are permeated by your body, and within your body all Buddha fields appear. I bow down to the glorious one. With your flawless, melodious speech, like an ocean of ambrosia, you show all phenomenon to be unborn. Thereby defeating the Mount Meru of views, I prostrate to your unhindered Vajra speech. In the mandala of immutable mind beyond thought, you never move from the equanimity state of Dharma Dhatu, yet you hold the wisdom power of knowing the 3 times. I prostrate to the spontaneously established non-duality. Even if expressed during all oceans of kalpas by all the victorious ones without exception, the qualities of your body, speech, and mind would not be completed. I prostrate to you who possesses limitless qualities. Until the ocean of samsara is exhausted, you perform the supreme activities that ripen all sentient beings. I prostrate to you, the Lama, who is the manifold, effortlessly arising, unceasing, supreme refuge. Oceans of emanated offerings to you delight the victorious ones and ripen all sentient beings. Having completely filled the Dharma Dhatu, I make this unsurpassed offering unceasingly. From the heart palace of the great being radiates the light of immeasurable bodhicitta. Thus in all the pure lands of the 10 directions, innumerable beautiful offering goddesses manifest, holding water, flowers, incense, lamps, supreme scents, and food. From the cloud banks of offerings, rain falls, delighting the victorious ones of the 3 times, thereby filling the spheres of realms. I make offerings to the victorious ones of the 3 times. Light radiates once more from the body of the victorious one, manifesting parasols, victory banners, draped banners, canopies, musical instruments, garments, precious jewels, medicine, and grains. I offer ocean-like cloud banks of these manifold offerings. The 7 precious royal attributes, like the wheel, the 7 subsidiary ones, like the mansion, the auspicious substances, the substances of the cities, and so on, have arisen from the 2 accumulations. Please accept these offerings. Furthermore, I behold in my mind and offer to the Protector all offerings throughout the limitless pure lands of the victorious ones that belong to an owner and do not belong to an owner, and all that is worthy to be offered. I offer all pure lands of the victorious ones of the 3 times, which are the very pure mandalas of the 3 kayas, completely filled with the flawless prosperity. Please accept these offerings, you, the Lord of Compassion. To you, protector, I offer my body, speech, and mind, all wealth equal to space without exception, and all the virtues accumulated in the 3 times. Out of compassion, please accept these for the benefit of all sentient beings. By seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and recollecting, the Vajra goddesses of form, sound, odor, taste, and tangible objects, the 3 obscurations are purified. I offer the goddesses of appealing objects to you. Please accept them, immaculate, victorious Lord. The Vajra goddess of body, nature of form, is the supreme goddess of fully purified ignorance. I merge her with the eyes of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of mind, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified hatred. I merge her with the ears of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of qualities, nature of odor, is the supreme goddess of fully purified arrogance. I merge her with the nose of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of speech, nature of taste, is the supreme goddess of fully purified desire. I merge her with the tongue of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of activity, nature of tangible objects, is the supreme goddess of fully purified jealousy. I merge her with the body of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the bliss of non-duality. The Vajra goddess of primordial emptiness of all phenomena, nature of sound, is the supreme goddess of fully purified mind, as it is. I merge her with the mind of the Lama, Lord of Dharma. Please accept this in the great bliss of non-duality. I offer means and wisdom inseparable, the Supreme Victorious One, the 5 families with consorts, the assembly of Viras and Dakinis, and the Buddhas filling the limitless sky. Please accept this great bliss. From the equality of all phenomenon, the ocean-like samadhi, oceans of unwavering manifestations arise and guide all beings. Please accept the assemblies of the victorious offspring, the bodhisattvas who rule all Buddha fields. The one of great fierce, wrathful out of immeasurable compassion, show grinding teeth and fierce faces on their posing bodies. Please accept this wrathful, victorious ones of primordial wisdom who defeat the hordes of Maras by the roar of Hum and Pe. All manifold clouds of outer, inner, and secret offerings are offered in this vast mandala of Samantabhadra's mind. Within the mode of abiding of unchanging non-duality, the unsurpassed offering of suchness is offered. All phenomenon are primally and completely pure mind as it is. Within that, whatever confusion, dualistic appearance of oneself and others, distinction of good and bad, hatred and attachment there might be, each and everything, I confess, may it be purified within that state. With a happy mind, I rejoice in all virtues of all the victorious ones of the 3 times, of the assemblies of the superior ones, of the unceasing wheel of the 2 accumulations, and of sentient beings. I beseech you, protectors in the worlds of the 10 directions, by completely turning the wheel of stainless Dharma, with the sound of the ocean-like branches of melodious speech, please ripen all sentient beings without exception. I beseech you, protectors who abide throughout all realms, please do not pass into nirvana until the exhaustion of the dhatu of space. Rather, fulfill your commitments by abiding permanently. May all sentient beings be established in the unsurpassed supreme state by this virtue, by the virtues accumulated in the 3 times throughout all samsara and nirvana, and by the undefiled innate virtue, by the light rays of immeasurable great compassion from the palace of body, speech, and mind to the victorious one. Please purify my body, speech, and mind, and thus transform it into your body, speech, and mind. Protector, as you made offerings and delighted the sublime Lama, likewise may I always offer ocean-like clouds of offerings and delight you. May I follow in your footsteps. May I perform limitless activities that do not even waver a hair's tip with respect to the liberation of your body, speech, and mind. May I be renowned in the 3 worlds. Thus may anybody, just by hearing my name or remembering me, be completely liberated from the tormenting suffering and attain the state of great bliss of the victorious ones. May I turn into any form equal to the expanse of sentient beings, taming them according to their needs. Thereupon may they take refuge joyfully and be established in the unsurpassed supreme awakening. Those ones who are oppressed with shrouds of ignorance, who lost the path, who are threatened by afflicting emotions, such as the henchmen of the Lord of Death, may helplessly remember me and instantly find the supreme path. Becoming the inexhaustible wheel of ornamentation, which is body, speech, and mind of all victorious ones of the three times, may I completely dry out the ocean of samsara and establish all sentient beings in the unsurpassed supreme state. And all my lives may I never be separated from the authentic Lama and enjoy the glories of the Dharma. By completely perfecting the qualities of the bhumis and paths, may I swiftly attain the state of Vajradhara. And we'll return to the Lama Chöpa Sadhana on page 7.
Oi tu san de je gan de lai mai lai go sai rai ge dai we shan zai shen shen noi san san joi de jan zhen ju do san jie jie de don so zai shan san san ze be pa lai jie ya rang te san jie jiang ko lai gor wai dan dor jie san jiang o ren zoi jie zor gor zoi nan dai ge zoi jiang zoi gen ge zoi guan bai lai mian da zhe mo.
To the Guru who embodies all the Sugatas of the three times, I respectfully pay homage with my three doors. I make oceans of outer, inner, and secret offerings. I confess all wrongdoings and downfalls created by the three poisons. I fully rejoice in the three secrets. Please turn the Dharma wheel of the three vehicles and remain in the nature of the three Vajras. I dedicate an ocean of virtue completely free of the three spheres in order to attain the unsurpassed state of the three kayas.
Oi jai jai jian jai jai lai mai dan ran jai jai de jai wai jie ye zo yuan de jian zi ran jie ye ye ne yan jie ye lai ben jie du jian zi.
Precious Guru, supreme refuge, worthy of homage, embodiment of the victorious ones of infinite directions and times, with certainty in your ocean-like qualities, I pay homage and offer praise with 100,000 melodies.
Jana dara na jere mala guru ma mera zede balawang o na mo guru ma zede lo jana dara na jere mala guru ma mera zede balawang o na mo guru ma zede lo jana dara na jere mala guru ma mera zede balawang o na mo guru ma zede lo jana dara na jere mala ma me ra se de pa la wa o na ma ga ra ba zo de lo ja na da ra na je re ma la go ra ma me ra se de pa la wa o na mo ga ra ba zo de lo ja na da ra na je re ma la go ra ma me ra se de pa la wa o na mo ga ra ba zo de lo ja na da ra na je re ma la go ra ma me ra se o na mo ga ra ba zo de lo ja na da ra na je re ma la go ra ma me ra se de pa la o na mo ga ra ba zo de lo ja na da ra na je re ma la go ra ma me ra se de pa la wa o na mo zo de lo ja na da ra na je re ma la go ra ma me ra se de pa la wa o na mo ga ra ba zo de lo ja na da ra na je re ma la go ra ma me ra se de pa la wa o na mo ga ra ba zo de lo ja na da ra na je re ma la go ra ma me ra se de pa la wa o na mo ga ra ma zo de lo ja na da ra na je re ma la ma me ra se de pa la wa o na mo ga ra ba zo de lo ja na da ra na je re ma la go ra ma me ra se de pa la wa o na mo ga ra ba zo de lo ja na da ra na je re ma la go ra ma me ra se de pa la wa o na mo ga ra ba zo de lo ja na da ra na je re ma la go ra ma me ra se de pa la o na mo ga ra ba zo de lo ja na da ra na je re ma la go ra ma me ra se de pa la o na mo ma men ra se de ba la wang wo wa na ma ga ra ba zo de de lo ja na da ra na je ma la ga ra ma men ra se de ba la wang Namo Garama Zajada Lojana Dharana Jeremala Garama Mendra Zede Balawang Namo Garama Zajada Lojana Dharana Jeremala Garama Mendra Zede Balawang Namo Garama Zajada Lojana Dharana Jeremala Garama Mendra Zede Balawang Namo Garama Zajada Lojana Dharana Jeremala Garama Mendra Zede Balawang Namo Garama Zajada Lojana Dharana Jeremala Garama Mendra Zede Balawang Namo Garama Zajada Lojana Dharana Jeremala Garama Mendra Zede Balawang Namo Garama Zajada Lojana Dharana Jeremala Garama Mendra Zede Namo Garama Zajada Lojana Dharana Jeremala Garama Mendra Zede Balawang Namo Garama Zajada Lojana Dharana Jeremala Garama Mendra Zede Balawang Namo Garama Zajada Lojana Dharana Jeremala Mendra Zede Balawang Namo Garama Zajada Lojana Dharana Jeremala Garama Mendra Zede Balawang Namo Garama Zajada Lojana Dharana Jeremala Garama Mendra Zede Balawang Namo Guru Mazar Lojana Dharana Jeremala Guru Mahamandra Zedevala Namo Guru Mazar Lojana Dharana Jeremala Guru Mahamandra Siddhabala Oi Jai Da San Jar Wa Dam Je Je Go San Doi Jiang O War Xia Lai Ben Sa San Zha Wei Jiang Guo Ran Nai Jie Ya Zhe Jia Bai Jia La Sor Wan De Jia Le Zhe Ge Do Bar Shen Jia La So Sar Lang Ge Do Bar Shen Jia La Sen Ye Jie Ge Do Bar Shen Jia La Se Jia San Jia Do Bar Shen Jia La Jia Zai Dai Bian Gor So Lai Mar Dem Lai Mir Zhan Jian Do Ge De Gar Mar Den Se Wen Zhe Dan Ye Jie Ne Jie Den Bie Zhe Xue Ren Dai Jian Wan Xie Le Dai Gui Xie Sa Wen Zhe Tar Ne Lama Ang Gui Poi Ran Xin De Jir Ne Ran De Lai Mi San San Dang Ran Ge Go San Yang Bai Jiang Bar Jor.
Page 9. To Ratna Shri, the Father, who is the refuge and protector of all beings of the three realms, and who is the essence of the blessings of the body, speech, and mind of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions and 3 times, together with your lineage of disciples, I pray, grant me your blessings that I may realize the illusory body to be their Nirmanakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize the life energies to be the Sambhogakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may realize mind itself to be the Dharmakaya. Grant me your blessings that I may attain Buddhahood in this very life. With the supplication, the retinue dissolves into the Guru. From the Guru's forehead, throat, heart, and navel radiate white, red, blue, and yellow lights, which dissolve into my 4 places, purifying the 4 obscurations. I receive the 4 empowerments, and the seeds of the 4 kayas are planted in me. In the end, the Guru also melts into light and dissolves into me. The Guru's 3 secrets and my 3 doors merge inseparably.
de lai mai le gong shen, jo do son de jie bei ge zoi jie, ka zoi ko wai ne ben zhuo gong jie, guan de yuan jie la man top zhe ngo.
The virtue from having perfectly practiced the glorious Guru, together with the virtue of having offered praise and supplication, I dedicate to all beings dwelling in the three realms of samsara. May they attain the state of the Guru, who is the whole of samsara and nirvana.
Zhen jie lai mai jie bei zuo nan jie, san se yuan dian de ye jie ge guan, zhai jian zhong en zhe bei zhai jie zhu.
By the power of the three chariots of the Sutra and Tantra vehicles, the assembly of kind lineage gurus, and the qualities of their three secrets, may there be the auspiciousness that all beings realize Mahamudra, the supreme accomplishment. We'll go to page 21 for the Lama Chöpa prayer. Embodiment of all the victorious ones of the 10 directions and 3 times, essence of the 5 kayas and 5 wisdoms, your boundless compassionate activities are all-embracing, incomparable Guru, at your feet I pray. Precious, glorious root Guru, seated on a lotus at my heart, please care for me with kindness and bestow accomplishments of body, speech, and mind. As I make offerings and pray to you, exalted Guru, the source from which all such accomplishments arise, please care for me with love from this day onward and in all my future lives. By visualizing single-pointedly the land arisen from the glory of abundant merit, the blissful pure land and the Buddha of unchanging light, may I cultivate the pure land perfectly, and may I be reborn there after passing from this life. A garland of light radiates from the Buddha's heart. From the tips of the rays, the second Buddha, Lord Jigten Sumgön, manifests and then descends together with his sons. Having gathered accumulations and purified obscurations, may my mind stream ripen with ease. Perfect guide Ratnasri, with whom the wisdom, love, and power of all the Buddhas of the 3 times are condensed. Single, sufficient source of refuge, master and 2 sons, through supplicating you, may I attain the 2 accomplishments. May the wisdom nectar of your 3 pure secrets wash away all misdeeds, obscurations, and unawareness from my 3 doors. And may my understanding of the boundless fields of knowledge, such as explanation, debate, and composition, be equal to Manjushri's. Now that I have found a precious human body possessing all the qualities of freedom and advantage, and have met the teachings of the flawless practice lineage, please grant your blessings that the awareness of impermanence will swiftly dawn within my mind, and thereby may the 8 worldly concerns collapse. As I am frightened and uncertain as to when the Lord of Death will suddenly appear and strike my fragile life, grant your blessings that I may practice the holy Dharma with fervent diligence, which will surely be of benefit in this and future lives. Grant your blessings that I am able to discern between what I should and should not do according to the prohibitions, such as the 3 kinds of vows taken with the Master, the disciples, and the Yidam, and bless me to know what to do and what to avoid in accordance with the subtle workings of karma, cause and effect. Since beginningless time, I have experienced only suffering in the 6 realms of samsara. Grant your blessings that I may bring forth renunciation, and with deepest sadness towards this existence, may I strive for liberation. In seeking their own benefit, sentient beings have created evil, suffered greatly, and endured much pain for countless lifetimes in the past. Recognizing them to be my parents, grant your blessings that I may develop compassion and the supreme resolve of bodhicitta. Grant your blessings that my practice of perfectly realized Mahamudra, the unelaborated Dharma sphere, may unify with the accumulation of great merit, generosity, and so forth. Grant your blessings that with the wheel-like weapon of the profound path, I may completely sever the web of samsaric existence, the karmic winds of the conceptual mind. Thereby may I attain in this very life the state of the presiding master Vajradhara, the powerful lord of the four kayas. Should I not attain supreme accomplishment in this life, may I be born among the foremost disciples of Jigden Sumgun Boundless Light in the western lotus land called Bliss Endowed. In brief, in all my lifetimes, may I never be parted from the excellent teachings of the peerless Lord Drigumpa Ratnasri. May I be accepted by gurus, and may I strive with devotion for the purpose of others and myself. By the compassionate blessings of the three jewels and the victorious ones, through my yearning with intense devotion, and by the power of phenomena's natural state, the infallible truth of cause and result, may our wishes be fulfilled according to this aspiration. Now we'll do the Soka practice, a brief offering to the Dharma protectors, and we will begin on page 1. Till awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Till awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Melon Chöya Balenge, Nyeja Seja Dorneja, Lome Den de Doja Den, De Joyan Shen Jojina, Shang De Zeng Jeba, Wong Zhen Rue Da Dang. Ma Lan Ban Ban Dan Jian Zi, Wen Xian Na, Long Ge Be, Lo Ye Me Bar Zi Xie Xie, Gor Wen Ye Jian Be, Li Jian Da Ma Me Jie Gen, Ga Jia Da Den Hong A Wang, Zai Le Wen Zhe De Zi Gon, Zhe Xie Ye Sun Da Wai Jie, Wei Xie De Zi Dan Ba Ye, Ye Xie De Zi Jian Zor Jiu.
Page 3. I appear as the Yanam deity. From the seed syllable at my heart emanate Ram, Yam, and Kam. Fire, wind, and water burn, scatter, and wash away the faults and defects of the torma. Above wind and fire is a hearth of skulls. Above that is a vast and spacious skull filled with the 5 meats and 5 nectars. The 5 meats are marked with Om, Hom, Tam, Hri, and Ah, and the 5 nectars with Mum, Lam, Bam, Pam, and Tam. A wind of Hom emerges from the nostrils, blowing, stirring, and lighting the fire, which melts and boils the substances. The defects bubble over, and the pure essence fills the skull to the brim. Above a moon disk lid, Hom, Ah, and Om are stacked one above the other. Light radiates from these and gathered nectar, which merges with the syllables. The 3 syllables in moon disk melt into light and dissolve into the nectar. Thus it transforms into an ocean of wisdom nectar.
No la jo jon je da dan ge re len jan zhuo zhuo jie jian zhen zhen da ren dun de de.
Light radiates from the seed syllable at my heart, inviting the Lama, Yidam, and Dakinis, the protectors and guardians of the Dharma, wealth gods, guardians of the directions, local spirits, obstructing spirits, karmic creditors, and the 6 classes of beings, who then gather before me like billowing clouds. According to their ranking order, these guests partake of the torma with light tubes emerging from their vajra tongues, and thus are pleased and satisfied.
Lama Chöpa Sadhana Dharmapalas Garchen Rinpoche Lamas Marna Maya Jamadan, Den Yala Sojavela, Yeroran Jengar Jamso, Ye Roger Garanga, Menda de Jazodane, Gajana Nezardosa, Danje Jamson the Daje, Bango cha she cha ron ze cha zhe ge shen bai ma ne da xiu la sun gun be zi den sun qu jie zhe ma da ma na jiang zhe ha ra noi xin jiang san dong ra he la bei er noi jie zi ma sui jue jiang ge jie du ma ne yi xie ro jie ga ran ga ye bar jie ne dong zha gui zhe dur jie lo bun ge zi san jie da den ba sun yan bar da ge san dong zhe ban zu wang a wei na ma de san zang ba la noi jie nor da bo mo nai mo ze lang er Re jie la jie ya yan jie 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 du ma du yan jie ye jie ro jie ga ran ga ye jie dian lan jie bei wan zi oi 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 la le sa ge jia jian dong zhe jian jie zo zan re bang gong den jie zang ge zun jie jian den bei du ma de ye jie ro jie ga ran ga ye bar jie zo lan den jie zhe Wang a wei nam sa bar san jiu jie ye jie da niu mer ne nan jie bar ye ne de da ge da bong ge jie du man de ye jie ro jie ga ran ga ye da den qu jie zhe ban zi Wang a wei ge da lan jian jiang bei zi lin jia bu luan xiang gun dai ga yan jue ye jie ro jie ga ran ga ye no san xian ne ban san jie lin jia jiang xian bu long ge xiang ge da jian ge wan zi wan a wen zhe zhe san jian da ye zun jie jie du ma jia jian de ye jie ro jie ga ran ga ye ra ra dong er zoi jian ne pan de san sen den jie
Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One, and Haruka, Glorious Great Bhairava. By nature you are one with Dharmata. In essence you are the same within primordial wisdom. And in character you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost Lord of all appearance and existence and all gods and demons. Wrathful local guardian, great leader of activity oppressors, invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children, and you assess the absorption of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, and the power of magnetizing activity. You are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill in protecting the teachings is sublime. Powerful Lord with the name, the one endowed with mighty Vajra wrath, great warrior God of yogins, please heed me. Please dwell in this holy shrine of enlightened body, speech, and mind of myself, the yogin called Vajra Haruka. Please act to conquer the dread of the four maras and all obstacles along my path of supreme bliss, whereby I will accomplish unsurpassed awakening. Please cause me to encounter the samadhi companion that will guide me on the authentic path. Until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, and cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. prevail. Mahri. By the power of your compassion and previous aspirations, Mother Achi Choki Droma, arise from the Dharma sphere and look upon me from the space of primordial wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, Lady of Nanam, powerful Tara, Dharma Tara, Wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble lady Tashi Saringma, Meu Lopsangma, Tekar Doksama, Tingi Shalsama, and Chopin Drinksalma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightful hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledged to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your luminous wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are never far, and your power is unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogins in our retinues through your enlightened body. Bless us through your enlightened speech. Bless us through your enlightened mind. Bless us through your enlightened qualities. Bless us through your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi companion that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain awakening, help me to never deviate onto mistaken paths with body, speech, and mind, that cause my mind to turn toward freedom and awakening. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May God, spirits, and humans be brought under control, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As the glory and protector of all wandering beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities without obstruction and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with wrong views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya Jaya, Siddhi Siddhi, Pala Pala.
Ma mo xie wa gang xie no jian zhe, bo niao le jie jia jian sam len de, a zhe jie zhe le xie zhang ge jie, zhe xie zhe ren mo na jiang zhe dan, a ra men sen jia jie nam de se, zang la ren a re se. Ra la jia jian gang a na jian yang le ge, 当见当老张把给你人，这点个白点把江南来，这点大老要接见谁当，难得个上都用这来的，上完了都送个点白菜，日经都用我当人间的，这些在大这边日就当。 人马就着没了多没做，这没到啥人家工作是。 不个脏话三个九八等，这个肩背一千九百子，天上当金将子做老板，做老就当不老你家，不当干我当在娘家家，干这自己几百下顿，这不打算这两个。 Ga dan de san gor dan ga sa jong bar dan nian be zha be sa san jia dang wei zha si nu be ge bang dar bar jie jie dan xie ga bu dan do ge san de na ju xuan zhe bar zui jie de song gu ju jie ren jian jie xie zhe dan be sa jian jia bar zui jian ge den se ga jia lam jia na Tam je so ma nye de ze wei jiang, nan je jia wen zhe len zhe ban san je de sa gun jia wen ban dui, gen de jia nan je ze bar nian be zhe se zha be dong be lai, guar dan lan je jie ban ye den gen me lan so jian be le de jie, me la yang zi de mo jie wa da na war da de nian be dam de zhen, zhe yang e be na da men zai, se gan jiang be ran zi zhen ba dang, le la ren jia do wa guan nen sa, ye la nan ba ro wei den zhen jie, zai me de wei nan. Chu sa chu 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 ren chu de nan, de zar ma yin zi dong jie wa ren zu, ye la zai xie lan jiang bu san zu, jie sa lam zhang chu le zhang dun zai, ye be zha jia jian guan zai wa jun, dor na sam du ye xian zhe ba dan, da dan da ye sem jian dam jie jie, la mi zu be san ju zhe ba Garchen Rinpoche ma le xiao wa dan, dun jian ma le lin jian zhe baran zi, jie guan xie ye la zhen ba zam jie jia, de ben ge zhe so wan zai ba yin, song ma yi xian nor wei jie nan jie, da ge sam do ma lin zhe ba. Gan ba den bu be de alo gan gan de ne de sha da ba de za sa do sa ma ya ma na ba la ya ba sa do de no ba de zhang zhe zhuo men ba wa su de ga yo men ba wa su be cha yo men ba wa ana ra do me ba wa sarva se de man ba ya sa sarva karma se sa me se dan xie yang gu ro wang ha 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 hui bang ga wen sarva da dang ga dan be sa ma me ma sa ma ya sa do jia jia do men zhuo ren noi ga la zhen zuo den ba da ra ra ni san ba sa me gan zi jian zhan jiang ba su.
All you guests who have received this offering and giving torment like clouds dissolving in the sky, please depart to your abodes, Vajramu, and return here when I call for you again. Remaining within psychic existence fused with this image, please bestow good health, longevity, and power, as well as every kind of excellence. In the presence of the transcendent conqueror, you vowed to care for us practitioners as lovingly as your own child. May the auspiciousness of the Dharma protectors be present.
Om Bezahir Gasamaya Manabalaya.
Next, we'll do Summoning Good Fortune, Zambala, in the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text on page 63. Grant me the body. In manifest joy, love, for them peace don't exist. Vajrasattva sings miracles
Nye Kya Sa Yuen De An Chon Ne Ba O Na Ke Chan Tse Ko Sa Ma Nga Je Se La Ran Xie Men Zheng Ge Zha Zhe Ge Xue Che Ge Po Zhang Ne Ga Wai Che Dan Che Zha Ben Jie Sa Lang A San Jia Yan Zhen Zhen Gong Ben Ge Zhe Ge Gan De Zhe Be Po Zha Jie Zhang Mang Ge Yuan Zhan Nan Zhe Le Nan Xue Zhe Ben Yan Wen Zhen
of enlightened acts.
Hong Shi Jiang La Jian Jian De An Jian De Nor Do Er Yan Zang Ba La Nian Jian Zha Ba Dong Ba Zhe So Zhen Na Yang Ge Dong Ge Dong Yang Ge Jie Ba Ngan Wen Jie Do Da Ma Ya Zha La Do Ye Zhe Gan La Zhe Yang Dan Jian De Zhe Jie Gan Xie So Jie Yang Zhe Ye Xian Jiao Ba Da Ye Yan De Gen Jiao Wan Nor Jie Yan Ber De Den Ba Lo Jie Yan Zhe Jie Zhang Zhen Ra Ye Yan Nor Jie Zhan Zhen Zo Ye Yan Dun Jie Ba Da Lang Ge Yan Dei Jian Ga Wa Zhe Ye Yan Dan Jian Den Lian Zhi Ke Ye Wang Da Se Yan Ren Dan Jie Wa Zhen Ge Yan Sa Jian Zhe Zhen Zhe Ye Yan Ren Jian Nor Ye Jian Jie Yan Ra Jia Den Pe Sa Da Yan Dan Jian De Ra Yan De Lian Den Sa Zang Ba La Ye Yan Par So La Zhen Yan Jie Yan Wa So Le Yan Ye Ye Na Se Sa La Me Ban Jie Yan Dan Jian De Ra Yan De Lian Len Ba Bo Ye So Zan Yan Zan Be Len Ge Dan Jie Yan Ba Lan Jie Jie Guan Na Yan Zhan Me Nian Jie Zhe Ren Yan Len Xie Len Zhe Jie Zhe Sa Wan Da Yan De Lian Jia Ge Jia Be Jie Zhen Yan Jia Na Jia Be Nga Da Yan Da Se Jia Be Na Yan Da Ge Se Jia Be Ma Yan Da Ve Ge Wa Jie Ba Yan Dan Jian De Ra Yan De Lian Do Wa Gong Gen Da Yan Da Ma Wa Sa Ye De Yan Dan Men Er Zhe Gen Bon Za Yan Zha Dan Sen Da Lan Jia Yan Gan Zhe Ba Za Zhe Yan Len Na Zhen Ba Ra So Yan Ba Zhe Du Xue Be Zhe Yan Zhe Zhen Za Ba Mo Zhe Yan Jiu Re Den Ba Se Jie Yan Dan Jian De Yan De Jiu Jie Zhe Ne Zhe Yan Nye Da Yan Dan Jiu Yan Xiao Lo Ye Zhe Ne Zhe Yan Nan Lo Zhen Yan Dan Zhe Yan Na Jie Zhe Ne Zhe Yan Nan Na Wei Xian Dan De Xian Zhe Xiang Ge Su Ne Zhe Yan Jiu Wei Yan Dan Ba Jian Su Den Ge Su Ne Zhe Yan Nan Zhan Zhi Yan Dan Ge Xian Zhe Ge Ge Su Ne Zhe Yan Nan Zhi Zhu Xian Dan Mian Jian Xian Nian Dan Zha Be Ge Yan Yan Zhe Xian De Zha Yan Sha Ba Le Zhe Xian De Ben Yan Ge Zhen Yan Hong Shi Xiao Su Do Jian Gan Zhou Mi Ye Zhe Yang Dan Jian De Ge Jian Ne Dong Ba Xie Jian Wan Zhe lo jo ren jing go do me se no lo jo yang go je ze zo ban je ba lo jo be ma ga do me guan de wan de yang go je no se wan de wan za jiang zuo le jing go do me le jing de le yang go je no se dong ge za no la zu do guo je je yan zao le ya nan de go je jia ye ren de jia go je ya yan de la yang go je ne gong de la da ba yo yan jian de la de man zhe zhen de la jie jie bo men de la zong jia zhen jie wan me ba de jian me zhe yang ge zhou zuo zai me de jian ge zhou zuo zuo nan dong jian ge zhou zuo jiao dang de mang ge ran zuo ben me len jian re ma zuo sa wa zi bi a la la
Three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I attain the empowerment to the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is attained. May I attain the empowerment of white Sambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomenon of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the enchanting expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. The Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky or water pouring into water, without reference point, into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. Within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomenon, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness, Samaya, seal, seal, seal. Homage. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha and the Buddha feel great bliss and reach the ground of no return. World Peace Prayer on page 98. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the three jewels and three roots, and especially Chenrezig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara and Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular, evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta rise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long, by the truthful power of the three roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. And now we will do the dedication prayer in the blue prayer book of from Shantideva's The Way of the Bodhisattva on page 61. And this is the prayer that Garchen Rinpoche has asked us all to accumulate as much as possible and submit your recitation on our website. By all the virtue I have now amassed, by composition of this book which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have, by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude in constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of bodhisattva prayers, may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet with fragrant pools, all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose, and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become like a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vatarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers. May they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms and sport with goddesses in Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani, and may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell extinguished in a rain of blossoms drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here, for who is it who comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair, this loving bodhisattva saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Manjughosha. And likewise, when through these my roots of virtue they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness. And may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon, each other's food, and may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand, and bathing in it may they be refreshed and cooled. And may the blind receive their sights, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill, and may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair, and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength, and may living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go, and may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. And may those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire, and may they safely come to shore, and sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers, and safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts be tireless in their journey light. May children and the old, the weak protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled, and all who are insane, have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state, be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love, with perfect livelihood and sustenance. May they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish, without a trace of harm nor enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus, by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. May the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence, from bird song and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light, and from the sky itself. May living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. And may they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same. With clouds of offerings unbounded, may the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time, for harvests to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, and their minds imbued with pity. And let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling, vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and may they always strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered and always be sustained by offerings. With minds suffused with purity, may their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and Praktya Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness, and may I also, through Manjushi's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector. To satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky, may I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, the only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent. To my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. Now we'll do the yellow prayer book, Long Life Prayers, on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the three jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya line, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the three jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jingden Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Drigumpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all noble things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
다시들이 독재 제식이 강리들이 그래서 보바 gem바가 담배를 요래 매종을 랍장지 제바에 소나 메다 담지 상바 가송을 되되다 슈과들이 다 조용 뭐나 참아 거론다에 소나 집어도 사잖아 다니 정도 상마 제바로 쓰는데 제주셔요 말에 근데 사실 시는 소마야리 소나 속에 동럽가 니머지 디바메 매번 속에 동럽가 마메게다 나와죠 소마리 디디스 잡아디 다자칼 소과들 소나 sab도 잡아 사크요래 이 특제체 롱라 저기 이 길을 보죠 적만이
Tahidele to all who are joining on the live stream and who are here in person. And thank you so much for participating through online. And there is a proverb in Tibetan. It says, if we make efforts as a big mountain, it's better to accumulate small merits as a fire spark. So that's the way accumulate small merits as a fire spark. That's why that we are requesting to recite Shantideva's dedication prayer, and so if we accumulate small merits, then it will never finish until one attains enlightenment. So as well as Sajapindata says in his excellent verses, they accomplish something small, small kind of through merits. It cannot compare with the sunlight. Yeah, so that's why thank you for participating, and may you have a long life. Actually, everybody accumulates merit, but many beings, they don't understand how to accumulate these great merits. Only who know is Bhagavin Shakyamuni Buddha. So that's where actually there is a way to accumulate merit according to this mundane path, but then we accumulate great merit through path of Dharma. That will be great.
Thank you all for joining, and be sure to come for Khenpo Tenzin's afternoon programs for the guided meditation on mindfulness from 3 to 4 and Dharma discussion from 4 to 5. Everyone be well. Take care.